Man has only 1,500 words left to live. After these 1,500 words, he will die. Upon learning this news, he first became angry.
No! You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong! You're wrong!
Despair. Word count quickly dwindled as he vented. When he calmed down, there were only 50 words left. Taking the counter from the doctor, he said, "Thank you, 47 left." Another grumble, 46 left. Then he began to console himself. Actually, 46 words is enough to last a lifetime, because people spend 40% of their lives sleeping, 10% of the time we eat, 15% of the time is spent watching TV, 5% of the time is spent washing up and throwing out the trash, only 30% of the time is likely to be spent communicating. He plans to use body language to communicate with his wife first. For example, winking is hi, hammering her shoulder with his fist is close. But such direct expressions makes the wife think he's being deliberately disruptive, so the man had to speak up, but he only dares to say one word at a time. Happiness, reunion. Soon his remaining word count was 42, but instead of his wife understanding his feelings, instead, she felt he was being coldly violent. Finally, one day, she couldn't take it anymore. She wanted to talk to him. The man thought to himself, with the few words he had left, "I think I'm going to die at the beginning of the conversation." So without saying a word, the man was thrown out of the house by his wife. He walks down the street in anger, thinking that his wife, who had lived together for so long, had fallen out because he didn't say a word. The man bought a bag of beer to drink away his sorrow, but when he gets drunk, he starts to vent his curses, and when he wakes up to find he had only one word left, the man regretted it so much. Looking at the picture of his wife, he decided to give his wife that last word. He walked to a public phone booth and made a call. The past comes back to him in a flash, but it wasn't his wife who answered the phone. It was a voice-activated customer service. First, he asked a bunch of questions about the options. Then he was prompted to choose his options. Still no sound of his wife picking up the phone. The man presses the button impatiently for a long time, presses the wrong button and has to go back up and start again. The person on the other end kept asking, "Do you want to renew the call when the call time is almost up? Do you need more time? Do you need more time?" The last word of a man's life is spoken to voice customer service. Looking back at the man's 1,500 word life, he was always complaining, but not saying much. When he expresses his love, he's too shy to say anything. It's clear that love is just one word, but he never said it all the way through. This is true of many people, though silence is not necessarily a lack of love. For us, there's no limit to the number of words left in life, so why not be bold and express love?